It is one of the most competitive races in Arizona this upcoming election. Congressional District 1 makes up parts of the Northeast Valley, some of the wealthiest in the state, where 1 in 3 voters are independent. Tonight, 12 News journalist Chase Golightly speaks with the candidates.
It's a district filled with high-end homes and one of the world's tallest fountains. Arizona's Congressional District 1 encompasses the Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, and Fountain Hills areas. Its seat is currently held by Republican David Schweikert, a small business owner who served in U.S. Congress for more than a decade, but started his political career more than 30 years ago in the Arizona legislature. But in 2022, Schweikert narrowly won again. He didn't sit down for an interview with us, but for 3.5 minutes, I was able to ask him a few questions after he spoke at a Phoenix event over the weekend.
It's a competitive district. It's an urban-suburban district.
His Democrat opponent, Dr. Amish Shah, sat down with us to discuss his first run for federal office.
Was able to work really successfully with the Republicans for years, and I think that model of representation and lawmaking needs to happen in Washington, D.C.
Shah was elected as a state representative in 2017 and spent 20 years as an emergency room physician.
I currently practice in the heart of our district.
His experience informing his position on the border and fentanyl.
As an emergency physician, I have seen the unfortunate effects up close and personal, have had to deliver bad news to families because of fentanyl.
Shah and Schweikert agree Arizona is facing a crisis at the southern border.
The last few years, the number of people that are asylum seeking in particular rise tremendously, and that process is broken.
With Schweikert addressing it from an economic perspective.
And now you're competing with several million people with similar skill set. The border policy promoted by the left has actually made the working poor in the country poorer.
And both agree the economy is the top issue for most Americans.
We've been out walking doors and visiting people. The fact that most of the discussions have been about inflation and trying to economically survive, even in neighborhoods that are very prosperous.
It's a top priority for Schweikert, who is a member of the House Ways and Means Committee, which oversees tax regulation. He says right now, Congress has a spending problem.
We're in real trouble. For every dollar we take in taxation, we spend $1.39. Every dollar a member of Congress votes on today is borrowed.
Shah said there is not a simple solution, but said he would work to lower costs for goods and products and cut red tape to address housing. Shah's top issue, health care costs.
Want to cover everybody and lower the costs. I mean, I hear this again and again. Patients while I'm working in the hospital, as well as voters talking about the hassles of getting care, the expense.
Where these two really separate themselves is on abortion.
I am 100% pro-choice. I think the government shouldn't be in those medical decisions.
When Schweikert was asked about this topic, he believes it's not a top priority for people in the district.
Walking door to door, and I have worked thousands of doors now. It's not come up a single time.
In Phoenix, Chase Golightly, 12 News.